So hello. So I haven't done the book hauls in a very long time. I haven't done the book hauls. I haven't done the book hauls in a couple of months because I've been dealing with a lot, and I've been dealing with a lot of different things, and so yeah. Um, I've had inspections and things going on, and all this different things where they're trying to work on my apartment and they're trying to do this and that, and I've had to pack up everything I own and stuff like that. So I haven't had time to really, go through my stuff or go through anything new I've gotten and really kind of post about it or really kind of show any type of video for like my YouTube and stuff. So I haven't been able to really do that because of what's been going on with with my building and etc. and just life in general and all this other stuff. I haven't been able to create too much new art and because all my art supplies are packed away and I'm just absolutely fucking stressed about it. But I'm not trying to do a book haul video. This is going to be a double book haul video. This is not going to be one book haul video. This is going to be two book hauls. Um, this is going to be stuff I got from the Torrington's free libraries. We got free libraries in Torrington, so where you can go and get books and and put books in the thing. So I got a bunch of books from the free library. Was it this? I think it was last month. Last month I got a ton of books in the free from the free library, and yeah, and then I got a bunch of books from Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree also had a bunch of books. They're not really in order. I wanted to do kind of like the Dollar Tree ones first, and then like the the ones from the free library next. But I'll try to just go through them as best I can. So this was a Dollar Tree book. I mean, Dollar Tree books, you never know what you're gonna get. It was a book of essays I found by Rachel Crust. So I thought it was cool. I like essays. I like stories, and I sometimes I find poetry and stuff too at the Dollar Tree. So as a writer, you can never go wrong with a good book on stories and stuff like that. I mean, it's only $1.25. If you don't end up liking the book, you can end up you can end up donating it, and you didn't spend a lot of money and stuff like that. I got this, which I was excited. Um, this is about Mar-a-Lago. Donald Trump and Mar-a-Lago, as the state, Um, so I thought that was a cool, presidential book. There was a couple presidential books I got, actually from the Dollar Tree. There was a couple of them, and this is one of them that I was really excited about. Um, got a book by Kim Fields. It's funny because I actually saw this book on Amazon, and I was going to almost order it from Amazon, and something told me, don't order it from Amazon, don't order it from Amazon. And I just happened to be at Dollar Tree, and Dollar Tree happened to have it for $1.25. So I happened to get it like several months or almost a year later. Um, I got this book, which I'm excited about. This book. It says originally this book said it was like $10.99, but this is a really good book. It was a book by Julie Cameron. If you know Julie Cameron, she does a book called The Artist Way. Well, this is a book called The Listening Path. The Listening Path by the person who does the book done the book called The Artist Way, which is about exploring your creativity and letting your inner channels explore your creativity and stuff. So, um, I'm actually glad I got another book by Julie Cameron. So, I mean, it was cheap too. It was $1.25. Now for $1.25, you can't go wrong. I said, I'll take it. It was one of the instant books I said I'll take. So um, bear with me. I'm still going through it. I'm doing the Dollar Tree stuff first. All the Dollar Tree stuff's going to be talked about first, and then all the other stuff will be talked about last. I got this book of poetry. It's a book of poetry, but it was made from like a diary, I guess. Somebody found a diary and then they cut it up and they made like poetry out of it. Um, See, they kind of made like poetry out of it, so it is a book of poetry. I wasn't sure what it was at first, but it was. I mean, I actually read the thing, and then I was like, "Oh, that's cool." So, It's a book. It's a book of poetry, basically based off of a diary. That was done in a very poetic and artistic way by Catherine Scanlon. Scanlon. Yeah, I'm probably butchering names, but um, I got a book of stories. I got a book of stories called book of stories. It's called Learning to Talk by Hilary Mantel. That was another Dollar Tree book. I said, oh, book, stories, essays, things like that. As a writer, you want to kind of get inspired. And here's my other political book I found. I think I saw this at one point somewhere else, but this is another political book I found. It's called In the Company of Heroes: Inspiring Stories of the Medal of Honor Recipients from America's Longest Wars in Afghanistan and Iraq. For $1.25, you can't go wrong. So that's just the Dollar Tree stuff. I mean, I have some other stuff now coming up, so um, bear with me. I have a a lot of stuff to share. Short space. Um, I got rid of this book originally. I mean, I had gotten a copy of it, or my mom said I should get a copy of it because it was a classic, and then I had gotten rid of the book, and then I found the book back again in the free library, and I said, why not? I mean, God's telling me I need a copy of this book, but by Emily Bronte. It's called Wuthering Heights. Um, Found that at the free library. I found these books on God. Sometimes when I can look, I sometimes find really good books on God at the free library, and sometimes it's unexpected. But I actually found volumes 1 and 2 by A.W. Trouser, The Attributes of God: Journey into a Father's Heart. And there's volume 1, and it comes with a study guide. Comes with the study guide right in there. And here's volume 2. Basically, volume 2 is pretty much almost looking like the same thing. Um, I found a bunch of CDs. I haven't listened to them yet, but I want to know what they are. Somebody just was just putting their albums out in the free library. I said, "Oh, I'll take a couple. I'll take one and maybe pass one on to my mom or somebody." But there were a bunch of like brand new free CDs in the free library. I said, "Oh, that's cool." You know. Um, I found this DVD on Conversations on God and the Work in the World, which is a kind of a DVD on God and the world and stuff like that. Um, and then I found this book uh, from another free library in a different location. I found this book called The Data Detective: 10 Easy Rules to Make Sense of Statistics, and it's by Tim Harford. Harford. I'll say it's Hartford, but it's like Hartford, and it's not. It's like I don't know. And okay, well, because I want to call him Hartford, and I'm trying not to call him, Hartford, but so you can see right there, it's kind of like Hartford, but um, uh, but yeah, it was a book I found, and I said, oh, that's cool. I'll be interested to read that one too. But that's just my little book haul for some books I got that were extra. It's not my normal I buy books online and stuff. I mean I have videos for that coming too. But this is just my extra stuff. I actually got like actual stuff at a book haul from the free libraries, and then stuff that I got from 2 different trips to Dollar Tree. I actually took 2 different trips to Dollar Tree to get those books. I think I got like 2 or 3 books at once, and then like another three books or so a secondary time. So, but yeah, that's basically what I got to read and stuff. I got a lot more going on. The thing is, I had to delete a lot of photos and stuff off my phone, so my normal posting of like my photos and stuff is a little botched because a lot of stuff got deleted off my phone because of like space and internal storage. Eternal storage on my phone was like filling up, and I didn't have enough room on the internal storage. So I'm really kind of struggling, actually. I'm really kind of struggling. I don't know if I passed my inspection, my housing inspection, which either I'll get a warning or I'll get an eviction notice. So I'm just at that point now where it's just like, okay, I'm gonna just chill and just breathe and do what I gotta do. I mean, God or something was already foretelling me that eventually I was gonna have to move from this location. I mean, God's kind of telling me that it may be in the cards to move from this location. I mean, am I gonna be able to get a new place right away? Probably not. I might even be homeless for a little while. But if I had to actually kind of get up and leave, or kind of got evicted, I mean, it's obviously getting evicted. It's not really your choice, but um, I would have to go somewhere that be a little bit out of my control. I've been thinking about that too. Not that I really want to deal with stuff and deal with certain things and stuff, but um, I think about some of the places I could go and some of the things. It's like, oh, I don't know if I could have a phone. I don't know if my phone would be acceptable to bring. I don't know, certain things like that. Just don't know. You don't know the conditions of like shelters and things. I mean, some shelters you can't bring. Like I know you can't bring like adult things. You can't bring adult things to some shelters, and you can't bring sometimes some other shelters you can't bring like phones and stuff like that. You can't really do stuff like that. So, um, I don't know. I get kind of like wondering like, oh, like if am I going to be about the whole shelter life thing and stuff like that. So, um, but I mean, that's the other thing too. Is I donated some artwork to the shelter, and I'm waiting for them to post it because they took my photo and stuff, and I'm waiting for them to post my photo and stuff of me and my artwork at the shelter. And I just think there's a lot of underhanded stuff because there was a large group of people that a bunch of them probably got pissed off for the rumors and the she say stuff that's probably not even true or just a bunch of bullshit, but I mean, because it's not true and a bunch of bullshit, it's caused a bunch of drama between people that were supposed to be my friends and etc. when it comes to people's opinions and stuff. So there's a lot of opinions and things going around with past potential artists and past potential people here in town that were, among the artistic circle. Unfortunately, a lot of them were not conservative and stuff like that, and were not are not for Trump and are not for the things that I'm now a part of. So there's a lot of issues going on with people's negativity and stuff. Trying to get in the way of me moving forward, trying to get in the way of me moving forward, being able to properly distribute my artwork and get the proper recognition for it and stuff like that. So obviously, they took my artwork and they took it as a donation and stuff, but I don't know if they properly are going to give me the proper distribution when it comes to like, the credit when I deserve when comes to them taking a picture and posting a picture of me, my donation and stuff. But, um, I don't know. I kind of worry about these things. I kind of get frustrated about these things, but, um, I don't know because I just I know there's a lot of mutual people that I used to know in the circle or people that have connections to those people that I used to know, and there's a lot of people that have a lot of issues and things when it comes to different things that I am either involved in or was involved in or just going through. I don't think people know half of what I'm going through. Honestly, I've been going through a lot, medically and you know emotionally, physically, and a bunch of other stuff that just trying to keep my head on straight. And yet I got people, kind of causing me drama and bullshit about the arts and about my reputation and stuff, trying to make it hard for me to go forward and stuff like that. When I'm actually over here struggling about other things and other situations where I'm not really trying to really too much be focused on them and their drama, but my own situation and my own situation about going forward. So, um, people are fucking assholes at times. People will try to get in your way when they know you want to glow up or want to do something good. So, but anyways, that's my book haul for the free libraries and the Dollar Tree. So I'm gonna post about that for now. I'm gonna come back on maybe later on at the end of this month and do a video for this month. It gives me something to do a video for this month of my book haul and just go over the books I got and stuff like that. um I have to do last month's video of the book haul and the haul for that, but um I don't necessarily have all my ducks in a row and everything together yet. So I kind of even have to go back into the book haul post and actually see what I actually got, to see if I can get all that stuff together to um, post about it in a video. Obviously, this is going to go up to YouTube because my YouTube channel has things like book reviews and book haul videos and things like that I'm trying to do when it comes to like my artistic stuff. I'm trying to do poetry. I'm trying to do book haul videos. I'm trying to reinvent. I'm trying to do something that does still as artistically inclined as me as a writer and me as somebody who is trying to still exist in the artistic world. So even though people want to shun me out and try to like silence my voice or put me on some type of temporary hiatus or downplay because they feel some type of bullshit and stuff like that. So anyways, peace.